Hi everybody, this is Diane. I'm just going to do a real quick video. This is the final one before I go away for a week. I thought I was going to have 4 to schedule for while I'm gone, but apparently I inadvertently scheduled 2 for today instead of 1 today and 1 tomorrow. So there will be 3 if I get this one done. Then I'll have to upload them this evening. Anyway, so I'm working on getting these shabby journals finished. This is the last major element. There might be little bits more, I'm not sure. But as you can see, I'm using the Tim Holtz slotted die, and I am just going to decorate it. I pulled out a bunch of stuff to use. If you haven't watched any of the videos that go along with this, just check out the previous videos. There are several that show the different elements, and I'm using lots of layers of vintage laces and making a shabby look. So this is pretty basic. It's just ivory cardstock, and I cut out the slotted pocket with the Tim Holtz die, and then I inked it with walnut stain, and including the label part. So now I've got a few things here that I pulled out to insert in the slots. So there's one of the Tim Holtz little dolls. I've got some vintage tickets. This is Tillamook County School District number 9 school lunch ticket, 40 cents. I've got this library pocket or library card ephemera piece. I'm all ready to go to the Valentine dinner that the teens are putting on at my church. My grandson is going to be one of the servers. My daughter will be picking me up. And I'm going to be her date tonight because her husband's working. But it's her son that's serving. Whoops, I glued that down. Let's put this one in the top. And her in front of it. You can obviously write on some of the pieces, and some of them are just for decoration. I did have to shovel. I went out when the snow stopped, and I'm pretty sure there's at least a foot out there. So all I could do was I shoveled off my steps and a path on the sidewalk that leads up to my house, and then a path on the front sidewalk, because that's all I can do. And that was hard enough, especially with that much snow. I was irritated. My neighbor, next door neighbor, when they shoveled, they got right to the line. I'm gonna use one of these maybe. Oh yeah, these will be good. These little calling cards. These are, I think they're advertising cards. These are from Tim Holtz. They got right up to property line, I guess, on the front sidewalk, and they stopped there. Of course, the rest of it's my responsibility, but they shoveled their snow, piled up, and left it there. They have all this bare and then this wall built up that when I got to that line, I had to take care of their wall of snow that they left there. And it was already deep snow. So that was pretty rude. But it's done. I took care of it. I've got this box of numbers. I love numbers, so I want to do something with them. Just some random numbers. Is that weird that I want to put random numbers down here? I don't think so. We're going to go for it. So when I come back from my trip, I can finish these. I can sew them together, do whatever finishing details I want to do on them, and sew them together. And the next video you see should be these completed journals ready to go in my shop, which I will reopen when I come home. It's on vacation. I will not be on vacation, but I'm not going to be working. I'm just going to a conference. But I don't know how much relaxing time we're going to have. The conference takes up pretty much the day. So anyway, I think I will enjoy the people that I'll be with, so that's good. Where did I put this one? Right in here. So this, having this little calling card adds a little bit of color here. There's a little blue from that ticket. And I might stick something in there. Got this binder. Wonder if this corrugated heart would be too much, too thick. My binder of ephemera. There's some little pieces. I can use some of those in the other ones. I think I have a section that has a lot of circles. Here they are, circles. I just like circles for some reason. I just realized I didn't even turn my light on. I've got the fluorescent light on that hangs over my table, but I wonder if it'll make a difference. The room light isn't on, the ceiling light. I don't think it made much difference to the video, did it? Okay, so I guess this one's done. And I might do something else, like, I don't know what I'll do, but this page is done. So let's try another one before my daughter comes. I was a busy girl today. Besides getting ready to go on the trip, I baked tea scones. I think I mentioned that. I lost the little label part that I inked. Oh well, I'll find it. I won't do all 4 of them right now anyway. And then later I mixed up some chocolate chip cookie dough. I like to mix it up and then, oh, that's what I've got to do. I scoop it onto cookie trays, and then I put the cookie trays in the freezer and freeze the cookie dough. Then I put all the cookie dough balls in a freezer bag and keep them in the freezer, and then when I want fresh cookies, I just put a few on a cookie sheet and bake them. And I wanted that done so I could have, oh, I don't want to do that. So I can have, make some cookies, you know, if I want them. I'm not going to do any baking because I got to pack up my kitchen, but if I have those in the freezer and one cookie sheet left out when I pack, I'll be able to bake a few cookies. But anyway, I baked a few today, and I'm going to give some to my daughter. So for a very busy day, I baked 2 things. I'll be glad when I have a day that's not a very busy day, but I think it's going to be a few weeks yet. I've got so many of the Tim Holtz kids. I have these in separate containers. I have ladies and men, and then I have 2 boxes of kids, so I'm going to use some of the kids. This little guy is adorable. I like him. Let's find some of those little pieces. This one has a little photograph. This is some ephemera from something. I don't know if it's Tim Holtz. Got little postcards. And I can use these in some of the other pockets and tuck spots in the journals too. These are the pieces I was looking for. These are Tim Holtz, I think. Okay. Lots of ephemera in this one. I'll put another ticket in here. This is for a roller rink. So those tickets are genuine vintage tickets. I guess that one's bigger, so that'll go up here, and this will go down. Got to put the little ones at the bottom. That looks like a nice full pocket. These are so fun to play with and fill up with things. When I have time, I'm going to play around with them more and do something besides adding that label. I'm not sure, but I feel like I want to have charms hanging off it somewhere, or I don't know, eyelets. I really want to play with those when I have time. I love using them. So glad I got that die. I want to use my dies with my Big Shot more, and the embossing too. So I'm using several dies in these journals that I'm making. So that's fun. And there's another one. Oh, I don't know if I have time to do one more, but we can give it a try. Oh, these aren't inked yet either. I got my stuff packed to go because we're leaving at 7:30 in the morning. Most of my stuff is packed. I don't know how much I can really bring because we're going to be traveling all in one, I think it's a van, but the two little ones are riding with us to Ohio. My pastor's children that are very young, like 2 and 3. So they're going to have a lot of paraphernalia in the car. But I have a small suitcase and a bag, like a 31 bag, one of the big tote bags from 31, because I have to have, you know, some reading material and my tablet, and oh, my toiletry bag is in there. We're going to be there for a week, but there is a laundry, so we'll be able to wash clothes and wear them again. And I'm taking my sound machine because I sleep with a sound machine, white noise, and that's in my 31 bag. So they better let me take it. They said they were taking some board games, so if they're taking board games, I can have my 31 bag, right? My son and the pastor are taking board games. My husband was really big into board games, so my son likes to play them. And my pastor, who is younger than my son, he loves board games too, and he was able to play games with my husband before he passed away, and he now owns some of my husband's games. He had so many, we gave them to various people, and I still have some in the attic. But that little rootin' tootin' cowgirl. Could put a doggy in there too. Got all this square stuff. I want something round again. Round and little. I like that. That little doily. These are ephemera pieces from something, I don't know what. I don't want that one. looks cute. Those two blues, different shades of the same blue. If you're going to take these out and write on them, you know, arrange them any way you want. I'm just arranging them the way I think they look good. Okay, I'm just going to do some numbers, and then maybe I'll be ready. I'll be waiting when my daughter comes instead of hurrying to get down there. We're supposed to be there by 6 o'clock, and it's 1:15, but I just live moments away from the church. I can walk there in less than 15 minutes. So driving there is not a problem. The other pages have lots of layers of lace. This, I would say, is layered paper because of all the items stuck into the pocket in layers. I love layers. I love making something that you have to really look at to see all of the things. Okay. I'm going to call that good, and I have one more to do, but that will wait till I come back from my trip. So that's it. Here's one. Two. Really fun. And 3. Thanks for watching, and I will see you when I get home. Bye-bye.